good today, which is surprising because last night, as you know, I went out to a wedding. Sean and Katie, congratulations. It was a lovely night. I never knew I had such awesome dance moves, and the cocktails were delicious. Love it all, love it all. Had a great time. Came home not that late, and surprise, surprise, it is Daylight Savings Day, or the opposite of Daylight Savings. Like, what is, anyways, I got an extra hour of sleep. Woke up at 7. I thought I would plan to wake up at 8, but with an extra hour, I woke up at 7. That's like free time for me to completely waste. So I just took it easy getting up this morning. I was a little slow, but I felt pretty good. Woke up, fed my dog. he probably had a harder time waking up than I did. Fed him, and then I decided I need some food today. So I went down and got some buns from a Chinese bakery near where I live. It's called Newtown. It's an awesome place. If you're into Chinese bakery and you live in Vancouver, come check it out. So then I made myself some tea as well, just a little detox, keep myself fresh. And that is my morning. That was my morning routine. That's how I stay so trim and beautiful and healthy and young and vibrant. So eventually I did get down to writing, and day 4 is when it starts getting hard. Yesterday was really my first day of writing. Today is technically the second day, and one of the biggest challenges of writing for me is that I get into this flow where everything is just coming out. It's like, oh man, suddenly 5,000 words is on the page and 4 hours have passed and I don't even notice it. But if you were to stop and then go into the next day and then you expect to pick it up again, it's so hard. It's so incredibly hard to do that, to just continue that flow. Ernest Hemingway has a great technique, and that is he writes until he figures out what he wants to write. Like, he gets into that flow, and then as soon as he finds, like, okay, I know what I'm gonna write now, he stops. That way, the next day, he can just continue going into it. I think that's, like, in a way, that's like a long-term strategy, right? That's like not short-term, I want to get as much on the page as possible. He's thinking, like, I'm gonna write every day. I'm gonna make it easy for myself every day, and that's something I'm gonna try to do today. I'm gonna try to write to a point where I know exactly what's gonna happen next. I'm not gonna write until I get stumped. So that's the plan. I've been writing for a bit. I'm gonna write a bit more, and then I'm gonna spend some time with my dog. I'm gonna take him for a walk. We're gonna go to the dog store. I'm gonna get a growler fill of craft beer because it's the weekend for me too. Tomorrow is Monday. I gotta get back to work. It's a full week, so I gotta do all that. Also, I'm gonna make some meatloaf tonight. I'm very excited about that. I've been craving meatloaf for a while, and I think I deserve it. There's also a few other things I want to film today in relation to my YouTube channel. I must see if I can fit that in. I also want to clean up the storage, move some stuff into the storage as well. So free time is really disappearing quickly for my weekends. This project is really eating up a lot of it, which is fine. I just gotta remember that I still gotta spend some time with my dog. That's the most important thing. So the lesson of today's episode is think long term. Think long term for everything. Don't just sprint to it. Even though NaNoWriMo seems like a kind of sprint, do as much as you can in 30 days. I once did a 3-day novel writing contest. I did a 3-day novel writing contest 3 times. I'll talk more about it in another episode or vlog or day or whatever this thing is. But remember, it's a marathon. You don't have to rush it. Take your time. Enjoy the days. Because although NaNoWriMo is a 1 month thing, writing should be a lifelong habit. Anyways, I'm feeling good. Feeling good. It's not as good as that guy shouting down below, but we will. I'll check in with you tomorrow then. Unreal.